18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online.
Doesn't it just annoy you? For every hour. No, you don't. Funnily enough, you actually don't. Right, welcome guys. So Rachel Zegler is not making any friends in the Hollywood industry, whether it be the audience, although we're not part of the industry, we are what spins that industry. Actors, studios, just generally not a well-liked individual. Now she's come out with the quote, I demand to be paid for every hour Snow White streams. What? Okay then. Because those residuals that you get on the back end of the theatre and the box office isn't enough? So, on the Hcast, my podcast, was asked an interesting question. Well, an interesting statement anyway, which was Rachel Zegler is the antithesis of Jenna Ortega. Two individuals, roughly the same age. I think Jenna Ortega is actually younger. And you have one wholly entitled and insufferable. And then you have the other, very, very likeable. Does everything that fans want, in fact. Comes across in interviews incredibly well. Do you know which one we're referring to? Who's who? Rachel Zegler, Jenna Ortega. So, I think this is where the rumour came from that Disney may cancel Snow White and Batgirl it, basically, which I can actually see them doing because this seems to be dead on arrival anyway, and I think the writing is on the wall for these live action remakes of their Disney cartoon products. But let's take a look at this. I think we'll have a good laugh at this one anyway. Hit subscribe if you're new here, folks, and let's dive into this. So obviously actors are striking now. I think what's revealing about this, and it is very, very revealing, is that Rachel Zegler's comments are very much me. It's all about me. Which, I would argue that most actors who are on the picket lines that are a big named A-lister are probably striking for exactly the same reasons, but they're not dumb enough to tell you. They're like, no, I'm striking for the little man, I'm striking for the day players. Like Simu Lee. Now, I know I'm shocked that I am myself saying that Simu Lee seems to be the smart one here. But he's saying, look, I've been there. I've spent time as a background actor, not knowing where your next paycheck is coming from, not qualifying for healthcare. And it's a really, really rough spot to be in. So that is why apparently Simu Lee was striking, or what he's told, any reporter that's come to speak to him. But Rachel Zegler, no. It's all about her. It's all about... Now, don't get me wrong. All actors are striking for themselves. I don't doubt that all of them are. They want some sweet, sweet money. Because they're all, majority, 99% of them, very, very entitled. But they haven't said it. Now, Rachel Zegler seems to think she's untouchable. And, again, just outs herself as the most insufferable person in Hollywood at this current moment. I believe, genuinely. By actually saying, no, it's all about me. I'm striking for me, because I deserve to be paid. Alright, okay, cool, sure. Whatever. So let's take a look at this, ladies and gents. Even this article. We can't shake the feeling that Disney's upcoming Snow White remake is doomed before a single frame of footage is revealed. Well, yeah, because you kowtowed to Peter Dinklage. Apparently, king of the dwarfs now. And then you riled up all the dwarfs because they were like, so what? You're not going to cast actual dwarfs to play the dwarfs? You've just... what's going on? Where's the diversity, representation, inclusion, huh? Not for dwarfs. No. Can't have dwarfs. No little people representation. Oh, no, wait. They did put one in there. They've got one token dwarf in Snow White and the Seven Bandits. They're bandits now, guys. They're not dwarfs. So yeah, this is pretty much doomed. And the footage that came out looks absolute garbage as well. Like, it looks utterly, utterly atrocious. not remotely good by any stretch of the imagination. There was one frame, and it's embarrassing what was revealed. It is embarrassing, actually embarrassing. I've got it here. Okay, so look at this. Look at this. This looks worse than a school pantomime. Yeah, this is an old thumbnail that I used. Look at this. There's your token little person on the end there. There's a stand-in for Rachel Zegler. Good times, guys. Yeah. This is going to make so much money. Not. So anyway, the movie is a load of controversy due to the decision to cut the Seven Dwarfs, who what many feel is political correctness gone mad. Yeah. It is. How could anyone argue with that? What was once one of the studio's most highly anticipated live-action reboots has been besieged by negative headlines before its planned 2024 release date. Many fans are wondering if it will debut on streaming instead of the big screen. Well, yeah, I mean, judging by this trash, I would say probably is going to debut on streaming. I mean, this is one in a long list of garbage things, because you also had the likes of the Peter Pan and Wendy remake. I mean, what was that? Just sinking money down the drain, these people. Bizarre. So anyway, we obviously don't know what's going to happen, whether they're going to bin it off or chuck it on Disney+. But Snow White herself, Rachel Zegler, has now hit the picket line, so she's striking. Of course she is. Anything to stop work for these young children. If I'm going to stand there 18 hours a day in the dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it's streamed online. What? So your millions of dollars as a paycheck aren't enough. Your box office sort of payback that you'll get, you know, on the back end deals that are very lucrative, mind you. That's not good enough. You want more to be put on a streaming service, which, funnily enough, actually doesn't make any money. Now, I'd understand DVD sales. I'd understand part of the money if this, you know, Disney, I don't know, sold this to Amazon Prime, for instance, right? A residual off of the purchase price. Whatever, you're putting an innate value on that moment. But on Disney Plus, it doesn't make money. Disney Plus hasn't made money it has never made money. It doesn't make money. It's $14 billion and rising in debt. Where do you think they're making money, Rachel? You ignoramus? What are you doing? Bizarre. And this is exactly why, ladies and gents, barely anyone supports the actors striking. Barely anyone supports the writers striking. Barely anyone supports the studios. Because each and every single one of them are completely out of touch. And like I said, Rachel Zegler is an idiot here. Because she has said the quiet part out loud. All the other actors are not saying this. All the other actors are going, no, it's for the little man. It's for the people that I used to be. Like I said, we just showed you Simu Lee's. But Rachel Zegler, no. Oh, no. She wants you to know it's all about her. The narcissist. God. Anyway. Yeah. Just bizarre. I mean, this whole movie's just dead in a ditch anyway. And, you know, don't get me wrong. She's alright. She's attractive there. Not here when she says this crap, though. And it's funny as well, like Disney Princess Facts. Snow White, Rachel Zegler, speaks up about the strikes. Speaks up? Speaks up? She loses everyone's interest in it. No one's going to be... Listen to this.
If I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid.
Oh, God. Thanks, Twitter.
Hour that it is streamed online.
Ah, you're so insufferable.
If I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online.
Doesn't it just annoy you? For every hour. No, you don't. Funnily enough, you actually don't. You have a contract. You've signed the contract. Get a better agent if you want a better contract. I don't know what do you want me to tell you? Anyway. Love to hear what you think of this down below. This is why no one cares about Hollywood. This is why Hollywood is dying. This is why no one supports the actors' strikes. Why no one supports the writers' strike. No one supports the studios. No one supports any of it. Anyway, love to hear your thoughts. Take care. Bye-bye now.